Woodworking is a craft that requires precision, expertise, and quality tools. Whether you're a novice woodworker or an experienced professional, having the right tools is essential to ensure that your projects turn out flawlessly. But with so many woodworking tools available in the market, choosing the best one for your projects can be a daunting task. Investing in the wrong tool can not only be a waste of money, but can also ruin your project and hamper your creative process. In this video, we'll guide you through the process of choosing the best woodworking tools for your projects. We'll cover everything from the different types of tools available, their functions, and the factors to consider when making a purchase. We'll also provide you with tips and tricks for maintaining your tools to ensure they last as long as possible. Whether you're looking for a power saw, a router, or a hand plane, we'll help you make an informed decision that will save you time, money, and a lot one. Determine the scope of the project. Before even considering which woodworking tools to purchase, it is crucial to determine the scope of your project. This involves evaluating the size, complexity, and intricacy of the project at hand. By understanding the scope of your project, you can determine which tools are necessary and which are not. Additionally, you can establish a budget and timeline for your project, which can guide your tool selection process. Rushing into tool purchases without considering the scope of your project can lead to overspending and wasted time and resources. Therefore, taking the time to assess the scale and requirements of your project is an essential first step in choosing the best woodworking tools for your needs. 2. Choose the right saw blade. Choosing the right saw blade is an essential aspect of selecting the best woodworking tools for your projects. The blade is part of the saw that does the actual cutting, and choosing the wrong blade can result in an inefficient and potentially dangerous cutting experience. The first thing to consider when selecting a saw blade is the material you will be cutting. Different materials require different blades, and using the wrong blade can damage the tool and produce unsatisfactory results. It's also important to consider the number of teeth on the blade. A blade with fewer teeth will cut faster but produce rougher edges, while a blade with more teeth will cut slower but produce a smoother finish. Additionally, the size of the blade should be matched to the size of the saw and the depth of the cut required for the project. Taking the time to choose the right saw blade will ensure that your woodworking projects are successful and safe. 3. Select appropriate sandpaper grits. When it comes to sanding wood, selecting the appropriate sandpaper grits is crucial to achieving a smooth and even finish. The grit number of sandpaper refers to the size of the abrasive particles embedded in the paper. The higher the grit number, the finer the sandpaper. For heavy-duty sandings, such as removing paint or rough spots, start with a coarse grit of around 60 to 80. For smoothing out rough edges or removing scratches, move on to a medium grit of around 120 to 150. Finally, for achieving a smooth and polished finish, use a fine grit of around 220 to 400. Keep in mind that using a grit that is too fine can actually make it difficult for finishes to adhere to the wood. So make sure to choose the appropriate grit for your specific project and woodworking tool. 4. Invest in a quality router. When setting up a woodworking shop, it's important to invest in quality tools that can withstand frequent use and produce precise results. However, many people overlook the importance of a reliable internet connection when it comes to woodworking projects. Slow or inconsistent Wi-Fi can hinder research and communication with clients and suppliers, which can ultimately lead to project delays and frustration. To avoid this, it's recommended to invest in a quality router that can provide a stable and fast internet connection. Look for routers with high-speed capabilities and strong signal strength, as well as features like parental controls and guest networks for added security. By prioritizing a quality router, woodworking professionals can ensure smooth communication and research throughout their projects. 5. Consider the size of chisels. Choosing the right size of chisels is crucial for any woodworking project. The size of the chisel you choose depends on the size of the workpiece and the type of cut you want to make. For example, if you are working on a large project, you may want to consider using wider chisels, which will allow you to make larger cuts and remove more material at once. On the other hand, if you are working on a smaller project, narrower chisels may be a better choice. Additionally, the type of cut you want to make will also dictate the size of the chisel you need. For example, if you are making a mortise and tenon joint, you will need a chisel that matches the width of the tenon. Before starting any project, Consider the size of the chisels you will need, and make sure you have the appropriate sizes in your toolkit. 6. Choose a reliable drill press. When it comes to woodworking, having the right tools is essential for producing quality projects. One of the most important tools in your arsenal is a drill press. However, not all drill presses are created equal, and it's essential to choose one that is reliable and suited to your specific needs. When choosing a drill press, there are several factors to consider, such as the size of the tool, the type of material it can drill through, and the precision it offers. It's also important to choose a drill press from a reputable brand that offers a good warranty and reliable customer support. By taking the time to research and choose a reliable drill press, you can ensure that your woodworking projects are executed with precision and efficiency. 7. Invest in a sturdy workbench. Investing in a sturdy workbench is essential for anyone serious about woodworking. A good workbench provides a stable and flat surface for cutting, sanding, and assembling your projects. When choosing a workbench, look for one that is made of quality materials such as hardwood or heavy-duty steel. A solid wood workbench is ideal for those who prefer a traditional look and feel, while a steel workbench is more durable and easier to maintain. Pay attention to the size and height of the workbench as well, as you want one that is comfortable to work on and fits in your workspace. Lastly, consider any additional features such as storage drawers or shelves for organizing your tools and materials. Investing in a solid workbench will ensure that your woodworking projects are safe, stable, and efficient. 8. Get a high-quality measuring tape. When it comes to woodworking, accuracy is everything. One of the most critical tools in your arsenal is a high-quality measuring tape. A good measuring tape will help you take precise measurements of your workpiece, which is essential for ensuring that your project turns out exactly as you intended. When selecting a measuring tape, look for one with sturdy, durable housing that can withstand wear and tear. The tape itself should be made from a durable material that won't stretch or warp over time. It should also have clear, easy-to-read markings that are accurate and consistent. A locking mechanism is also a must-have feature, as it allows you to lock the tape in place while you take your measurements. With a high-quality measuring tape in hand, you'll be well on your way to creating beautiful, precise woodworking projects. 9. Consider a powerful air compressor. When it comes to woodworking projects, a powerful air compressor can be an essential tool that can make your work easier and faster. An air compressor is a versatile tool that can be used to power a wide range of other tools, including nail guns, sanders, and spray guns. A powerful air compressor can deliver high pressure and volume of air that can help you complete your woodworking projects with greater efficiency and accuracy. When choosing an air compressor for woodworking, you should consider the size and power of the compressor, as well as its portability, noise level, and other features that can impact its performance and convenience. With the right air compressor, you can take your woodworking skills to the next level and enjoy greater precision, speed, and quality in your projects. 10. Always prioritize safety features. When it comes to choosing the best woodworking tools for your projects, safety should always be a top priority. Accidents can happen even to the most skilled woodworkers, and having the right safety features in place can prevent serious injuries. Look for tools that have safety features such as blade guards, anti-kickback mechanisms, and emergency shutoff switches. It's also important to wear proper safety gear, such as goggles, earplugs, and a dust mask while working with woodworking tools. Don't compromise on safety features, even if it means